Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your forecast for February 2012. Now we are going to be covering your home, your work and your goals, your finances, relationships, and health and well-being. Okay, the first thing that you do have around you in connection with your home and your family is that finally the gates are open. You can clearly see everything that's going on. I really do feel that this is a time of making some very clear-cut decisions and seeing them being able to follow through. You've got a couple of pathways or a couple of directions sitting in front of you, and it is really up to you which way you want to go. But I just feel that whatever the stumbling blocks were or whatever was in your way, okay, they're no longer there. It's like as if everything's cleared the decks, okay, and you're in for a very happy and very successful time in and around the home and the family. In connection with your career and your goals, I just have a little bit of anxiety there. You're worrying whether you're doing enough. Have you got enough? Is there going to be enough in the future? Yes, there is. And you are a lot smarter or have a lot more skills than you give yourself credit for. So this is probably about a time of you stepping back and just kind of having a little bit of a self-check. Okay, I know I have this, or I know I can do this. I need to kind of be a little bit more positive, or I need to push myself a little bit more. I have here, stop stressing, everything will work out fine, okay? And you should be finding that there will be enough to provide you for the month, okay? So it's not as if you start the month off wondering if there is going to be enough work or enough to cover your goals and your aspirations. And I feel that by the time you get to the end of the month, you'll be more than enough happy with the results. In connection with your finances for February, it is indicating that you are doing a little bit of juggling, okay? I feel that you've got a couple of obligations, okay? Whether this is to do with two jobs or whether you've got two financial outlets that seem to be kind of like demanding a little bit more attention. I do feel that you will get through this month okay, all right? It just indicates it's just a little bit of a time of just weighing out what works and what doesn't. If you're wasting money, then it's like you'll go through and you'll say, I need to rebudget or I need to restructure this. But I just feel a good, successful month. In connection with your health and well-being, now you're going back to the past, and it indicates here that there could be past afflictions that seem to be sitting there, past concerns, or somebody is on your mind from your past, okay? And if that is the case, it's like as if I feel that you need to really put down some, we'll say, decisions or choices about being more at peace with this. We cannot go back and change our past, but we can make the future a lot easier. So if it's something that you're needing a little bit of forgiveness for, if it's something that you need to have a little bit of closure on, it's about you looking at this and saying, this is really wearing me down now. I need to look at how I can bring that into me right at this point and just say I can get over it at this moment, okay? And perhaps, you know, if it does crop up down the future, deal with it then. But at the moment it's saying you need to have peace of mind, okay, that everything is going to be all right in your life right now. But if there is past connections, okay, it's about letting them go as well and being quite at peace with that. In connection with your relationships, okay, now you've got something here that's telling me that you've been in a bit of a no-win situation and things really need to sort itself out, okay? And this could be that there's been some unexpected outside interference going on, okay, or you've been very busy elsewhere and then all of a sudden you need to look at the situation a little bit differently. I do feel for those that are in permanent and full-time relationships, okay, you need to really put your heads together. What's working, what is not working, okay? And if something is not really promoting growth within the relationship, it's about time of kind of nipping that in the bud and looking at it and going, we need to get rid of that. Now, hopefully it isn't the relationship itself, but I really do feel that there is been quite a bit of conflict going on here, okay, and things do need to settle down. Okay, for those that are looking, this may not feel like the most perfect month, okay, for stumbling into Mr. Right or Mrs. Right or Mr. Right. Okay, I'm almost getting my words jumbled now, but it is about you kind of finding what hasn't worked in the past and making sure that you don't attract that in the future, okay? If you've been in a no-win situation where somebody has been kind of tagging you along emotionally, then this would be a perfect month for you to be able to cut the ties and to be able to find a little bit more of yourself, okay, to be able to open up a more positive vibrations on your relationship front.